Minor emergencies, they pop up for all of us. Your furnace breaks, your basement floods.
Oh,
We've all
yeah.
had it happen.
Oh, I know all about that. A new survey shows coming up with the cash to fix those problems is hard for most of us.
That's true. In tonight's Profitt Report, consumer reporter Jennifer Profitt shows us what you can start doing now to save.
So if you're like most Americans and something unexpected happens, like let's say something bad happens to your car, well, you don't have the cash to cover it. And that can really mess up the rest of your finances for the year.
It's not if it's going to pop up, it's when.
She's right. That's Mindy McIntosh with McIntosh and Associates in Freeland. A new survey from the financial site bankrate.com shows majority of Americans, more than 60%, don't have enough money saved to cover even a $500 emergency. Mindy says planning for the unexpected is critical.
They really should have 6 months of whatever their income is.
That means if you make, say, $30,000 a year, you need about $15,000 in that emergency fund. It's a lot of money to save up, but she says don't get discouraged.
That's something we really worked hard to do, and it's really difficult.
This is Chanel Klum. She lives in Genesee County with her family. They have that emergency fund just like Mindy suggests, but it took them time and some sacrifice.
We cut out all of the kind of unnecessary expenses. So we don't have cable, we don't have internet, and we did get internet, but it was like the basic one. It was kind of, those are extras. You know, you don't go out to eat as often or at all if you can't afford it. And so we kind of like made our budget as slim as possible and then said, okay, we have to save. That's a priority.
And that's exactly what Mindy says, but be realistic. If you just can't live without the internet, don't cut it. But do look at trimming in other areas, packing a lunch instead of eating out, or making coffee at home.
If you're saving $10 a week, you take a look at that for the course of the year, that's a little over $400 a year. If your spouse can do the same thing, if you're married, gosh, that's $800 to $1,000 now you just saved.
This way, you're not going deeper into debt just to pay for that car repair, triggering a long-term financial problem. Reporting for Fox 66 News, I'm Jennifer Profitt.